1991, the world watched stunned as one of Europe's most beautiful old cities was bombed during the war in former Yugoslavia. Most people, especially the locals, believed that their World Heritage home would be spared. Well, I'm happy to inform you that despite a few scars, Dubrovnik is still beautiful. Under siege for 8 months, the old walled city was hit by 2,000 shells and 382 people lost their lives. You'll find evidence of the war here, but not as much as you'd expect. For those who grew up in Dubrovnik, 1991 is a vivid reminder of how much they love the place.
You can damage it, you can bomb it, but it never, uses its soul.
Now that the war is over,
Yes.
how do you feel Dubrovnik is now?
It's beautiful.
It's also safe, but the rest of the world needs convincing because visitors are staying away in droves. Before the war, the old town of Dubrovnik would attract around 45,000 tourists a day. Now, it's barely a third of that, which is great for me as a tourist, but not so good for the economy here. What do you like about it?
Just that it's quiet and there's not too many tourists.
You like the lack of tourists?
Yeah.
I find it great. The weather's warm, the people are friendly, and there's a lot to do here.
The beaches get a good workout in summer, and there are plenty of charter boats available for fishing or sailing. If you want to explore on land, go by bus. Even without all the tourist parking is a nightmare. Cars aren't allowed in the old part of town, and if you want to get a good perspective, climb to its most famous asset. One of the best views of Dubrovnik is from the city walls. They go all the way around the old town, and they're actually the best preserved medieval city walls in the world. They're open every day except Monday, and the walk costs about $1.50. Once inside the walls, just about everything branches off the Placa, the main shopping street. But don't forget to explore the narrow side streets. You'll find lots of quiet cafes and some special souvenirs. Like Dasher shops set up by the women of Dubrovnik, where you can buy some beautiful hand-embroidered mementos. Further wanderings will bring you to some of Dubrovnik's magnificent museums. And now there are only 10. But a great alternative is that you can rent out some of the houses here or move in with a family. It's much cheaper. I had no preconceived ideas about Dubrovnik, because all I really knew about this place was what I'd seen on the news. And while it is obvious that it has had a very emotional and turbulent history, that just amazes me even more that this town is still so beautiful and that the people are still so proud and so positive. Compass Holidays has a 9-day tour of the Dalmatian coast, which includes 2 days in Dubrovnik. It costs $1,380 per person twin share and includes accommodation, sightseeing and most meals. Tours depart from Dubrovnik once a month, May to September. British Airways flies daily to Zagreb via London with Sky Air Services connections to Dubrovnik. Return fares start at $2,499 per person from the East Coast and Adelaide and $2,399 from Perth. Zagreb to Dubrovnik costs about $282 return.
Well, that wraps up our story.